Renegade. Man, when afraid, man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest round here, no tabloid. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, worldwide, the renegade. Yeah, yeah, man, I sleep nice last night, because after Sir Marky G come to and I tell the people them would have jail worldwide, Yes. Them see the real Prime Minister. Now, I not talk some patacat sitting where round there, some bastard, a Barnes bastard. A man they change him status code, change him status. Him should not thank God for Michael Manley, Yes. Change him status. Man, they come and change, can't ban the year when man they come in, That's Andrew, I remember him out of wedlock. He never born in a wedlock. He born out of wedlock. He's a bastard. That's why I'm BF Sir here for watching. Yes. So man, they come change the status and give him the clue. Yes. Yes. Come in and know where him that going. Without Sir Mandy, yesterday watch him under the bus. Now we see him come out now and talk about fiscal discipline. And I talk about this and that like it equal. No equal nothing under my side, Because all they do is that your service a debt. But you don't have no hospital around. No hospital. None. People are dead. No school. No road. A matter of fact, none of the ministry not operating. And no two way about it. So you can't tell me about fiscal discipline when we see the place you put in a recession. You hear that? Go trick some numbskull. Yes. Go do that. Anyway, me come out and I show him say the fiscal discipline. Him say about jacket. Well, him name Bramwell, me, I'm supposed to name Bramwell, I'm the bastard. So, so him know when I talk about jacket. You should have goddamn disgrace, it's a shame for jacket come out of your mouth. And say, the two name thing with you and bastard now, yes, as a bastard, you shouldn't, born in a wedlock. Born come say my mother and father married, Let me just start straight. No disrespect to, but him a bastard. Born as a bastard. Bastard, yes. Yeah? Thank God for man they change that him can have some little talk in him parents there, especially him father. Him juggling father, football father, yes. Yes. See? So him come out with him lies. And me think it was a budget debate. That's why I watch it. But take the little, somebody send me the little clippings. Because we couldn't watch 5 hours of garbage. We mash up the country. Cannot do it. Say renegade, you can't trick nobody again. We are facts check you. So we are facts check him and we are showing the facts. Or them go back to IMF. After them when them get the country, Because IMF I tell you, them have got to do one for put it back in 2007. When them come in. Them destroyed. Them did one, them destroyed. 3 of them did a work as finance minister. 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. Same mommy return, Dan Webby. And Adisha destroy the country. Yep. See? You remember, right? I'm going to remind you because I line up everything you saw. So I know him run out and think he's a puncher. I tell you, say, can't follow him, but we're going to flap him. And next thing he run out with. After the law, them have the law from 2018. I think it's going through from 2023. Him come out and I read about new car. When having a new vehicle, go past to other when I have money for buy a new vehicle. Anyway. That is in the law from 2018. Not new. When come and talk about this, I read and know nothing to tell you, and just come tell you something, blah, blah, blah. Yes? Because that I pushed through in I think 2023, yes. Now I show now, from 2018, them they repeal something and pushing that too. You understand? So it was there. It was there. See? But him run out with a bag of foolishness. Me have everything lined up for you. Say I saw the fact checking. I mean, I ramp with Bramwell. I mean, Holness. I mean, Brammy. So like Rammy, don't. Brammy? Yes. Me not ramp with him. Anyway, let me start my show.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We not make them get in on them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We not make them get in on them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber day.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bull man. We send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical theater. Put up in the rhythm, they load some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined. Yeah, man, me know, man. Me talk about the water where contaminated. Yes. Me talk about it. You see? Yesterday, Megawatt, big up yourself. Megawatt text me, you know, because, you know, we have Sir Mark Golding yesterday, you know. But, yeah, my brain click more than for them, you know. So, you know, me have my comrade brother side of me, Byron. I know, so the man there, you know, we well neat and go through with them things. See him like whatever. Because, you know, I have to dry, man. A Titan brother, you know. Yes. And me I tell you something, I have to, you know, make Mark, make Sir Byron ask, I think me, I may get rid of them two little thing, I think. But tell me what now. Megawatt, I know some me run them but wicked. But Sir Mark, well, you know, some me have certain thing about me when, you know. But you know, go hear me. Can Megawatt think, so Megawatt I say, you know, more than one man, I say, I'm fast, Ricky, say, boy, I'm pray, you know. Loan some to get mad fire, I say, no, sir. Me I flush them. So I don't know, can I say the two little chinks them, and you see what I write about one of them, but just make a flush it, you know, make a right me and say move it discreetly, you know. Yes, move it discreetly. So make a what I say discreetly, come I say, make a what I tell me yesterday, you know, so boy, you know, I know some get mad for you, say, you know, you know what, no, so I'm not gonna get mad, man. That's so my only. If I'm, you know, I run him off, man, in minions. Yes. But, you know, some are rolling, you know, want to hear, man, yes, and things nice and things so. Me just, yes. So I can control what me I go on with same way and, you know, me I tell them, I say, yes, people worldwide, I say, boy, we love that show, you know, yes, man, show me the real human side of Sir Mark Rolling. The man don't turn it like, oh, I'm a politician, the man don't turn it want something good for him to Jamaica, of course. Man are there for scrape. I'm not joke. Remember, we say Andrew Holness a scrape, you know. We see the bastard a scrape, you know. Ban bastard. A scrape. We see Bramwell Holness a scrape. Can just bring up baby father, so we have to fling it back to him. Yes. Fling it back to him. You understand? So we say Bramness Holness a scrape. The world global talk Yeah. You can't see me. I want to go right right. Let me see this. Let me see what I want right. So, you can't hear me now. My face, you can't hear me. But you can't see me. Let me see what I want. So now. Let me see if I can bring up. All right, mommy. I want to run this up freeze, you know. All right, let me bring up this one here, so. Yeah, you can't hear me. All right. So, but you can't see me now. So, yeah, you can't hear me. All right. Hold on, let me just straighten up that one. I'm going to keep on freeze around time. Watch out. You have said this, hey, Bramwell. You can't do nothing to stop me from this, you know. I mean, I know what the Bramwell, you know. Bramwell, you can't stop me from this, man. I'm open this, yeah. I'm going to my settings, yeah. All right. Let me get back our settings from this. So, Bramwell, you can't stop me from this, you know. Because you remember me rough, you know. See? So, I'm going to restart that round this up. No, man. Remember, so me have my thing them up here, you know. Yes. So, Bramwell can't hold this, you know. See? Yes. Bramwell can't hold this. So, I can't see me now. So, I restart a computer. Sometimes you have the thing them up there, you know. Now, Bramwell can't plug out nothing around you, man. See? But me have the thing them round that, so. Round there, so. Yeah, man. You know, yes. See? But me have this here, so we can't draw back from. But the thing them I have shown in the right round there, so. So I have to show it. You understand? So Bramwell, I run up the thing them same way. I knock it same way. Because you can't hold me round. Yes, sir. See? And then I can't cut we off or something. We just restart on this. Round the full still, you know. And I joke around the full. See? Yes. So I have to leave it. As I said before, Bramwell run out and I talk about baby father. And he forgot him on July 72. Mandy just come in 5 months before that. So Mandy never come in with the bastard and servant act. The bastard act there, but give him entitlement to him fathers, pluralize it. Because you know, the father I run out now. Different father claim him, you know. Different father claim him. That's why I'm saying this about Mark Woolley. See? Different father claim him. Him say, what this father when I'm in up with me? It sound like him a drop word pan Bramwell. Pan Holness, me don't know. Pan Holness, me don't know. But I'm going him to drop red pan because my mother father married and get him. But Bramwell now, Bramwell, we don't know nothing about Bramwell. I'm going to restart this because I'm going to use this and beat them. Go push up like this now. So Bramwell is that problem? This is what I'm weird. Too much thing what we run after, man. You can remember it's never million thing. So him start about, you know, jacket. And mine up with him a drop what pan Bramwell. See what I want to say to you, Andrew Holness. Me by that of open, because we can beat you, see we ask some question. Don't them have a law. Let me ask you something. Don't them have a law right now in Jamaica, right? Them have a law right now in Jamaica. Yeah. Number for the backup, man. You know what is me can go out with me thing, me right that open back. Can it full round there, you know. My thing them full. But you know, you have to can back up your thing and you know, if like that zoom, you have something around there, you know. Yes. You understand? See? Let me ask you something now. Don't if like people do scamming and people do crime. Let me ask Uno. What Uno answer? Don't people do scamming and crime in Jamaica? If the police them go your yard and your mother dead, don't them can lock up your mother. You know, say you're criminal and all kind of things, and can them say, hey, I'm betting criminal. When answer me, please fast and thanks. That's what me right now. Don't if your so if your mother, if your mom live with you or you live with her, and police gonna go see her, remember like you do scamming or you do some criminal activity. Them say them are charge your mother too. So how you carry your mother going to parliament? So how only have your mother sit and listen to me? Nobody. And then man, if you go right across the board. Yes, if you go your mother power with your brother. When you look on the side of things from the IC, how your mother go and listen to him? She will talk to him, man. Mega. And you just call up to while, you know. Yeah. Guilt of association. Yes. So how one this mother can go listen to him, you know, in a parliament about walk on this. Give him up. Yeah. Them not in mother give him up. Charge your mother. Yes. So how your mother power with him? Your mother keep far from you until you tell me, oh, you get 28 bank account. You understand? Your mother keep far from him until him tell we, oh, the 28 bank account. There. Yeah. You understand? Yes. Wait, Ben. Wait, let me see what this now. It's up. It's up. So I'm going to turn back to the yes, sir. See? Yes. Yeah, that the food I try breach my door and I mean I want them breach my door because I want hard in the day. That the food I try breach my door in the people. Yes, you know I want pick me like and come in the place. Yeah, like him want to learn journalism and music and I want and everything and I want one time, you know. One that the food I breach my place. You wanna hear him? Wanna hear him yet? Yeah man, I try to breach my place, man. The great that the food. Yeah man. Me hear him, you know. Me hear him, man. Yeah. No, but she's supposed to condemn Andrew Holness. See? This is how we bring back now. Right? I'm going at this. We can't face him. I'll start beating on Andrew Holness. I'm going to put this on pass. Yes. All right. Take over one, you know. Me tell you, say, we think they're different, sophisticated, you know. All right. Me tell you, say, we think them sophisticated, you know. Don't watch your face. What I say? Up and running again. Up and running. All right. So, me could hear what Andrew Holness say to Marky G, say I talk to Marky G in a parliament, because right now I'm just talking about the Bramwell issue with himself, right? So I could play what Andrew Holness say in a parliament when I talk to Marky G. Hear this. Hear this, people.
Amazing benefit of reducing the debt to 68% and the amazing fiscal space that is created for us to actually do sustainable deal with the relief effort. He now comes claiming that the reduction in debt is due to the PNP's faithfulness to fiscal prudence. This reminds me of the classic tale of what we in Jamaica sometimes regretfully call Butler's father.
Yeah, I'm talk about Bramwell now, you know, people. Remember the man that identify Bramwell and Holness. Because one of them, well, I don't know if the two of them want this, but remember, born as a bastard. Born as a bastard. He was a bastard. He was a bastard. Yes. But I went now. Continue.
Who caused the mother so much pain and then abandons the child. But when the child grows up to be successful, out of the blue they turn up.
Bramwell turn up now, you know. Bramwell in my job word pan, you know. Bramwell in my job because we matter about the fiscal discipline. it's wrong. And this is why I'm do camera show the real evidence I'm wrong, you know. But a Bramwell, him a talk about, you know. Yeah, Bramwell. Because Bramwell all of a sudden, we didn't say Holness, but all of a sudden Bramwell turn up in his life and him picture push out there, him walk this. You hear him tell father did what this? Eh? Hear this.
Claim paternity and associate with success.
With success, can him claim him successful, you know. So I say, no, Bramwell just turn up and I claim success. And here we I said to Bramwell now.
This leader of the opposition is a man of convenience, flip-flopping between prudence and popularity when it suits him.
You know, prudence and popularity. Look how he flap himself, hear this.
1 minute he disowns the child of fiscal discipline, and then the next he claims the child of fiscal discipline. The
I send fiscal discipline, I post up in there. And when I ask him, so I go back and show him, you know. So when I run him my garbage.
mother remembers the pain of FinSac and the high interest rate policy.
So, pain of FinSac, I know. I them same one with this. Sean, the one of them. You can't trick nobody. You spend 60 million and I know to release that. So you can't trick nobody who benefit. As a matter of fact, that was the back get us to buy it, don't it? Which is illegal, don't it? Eh? Continue.
The largest transfer of wealth from the poor to the...
The largest transfer of wealth from him right now. Him. Thiago. Then him. A Bruce come third. The largest transfer, a matter of fact, him transfer our wealth without him asks us. The bastard, Bramwell, transfer our wealth. Yeah, illegally. Continue.
Rich, and she knows that she cannot trust this worthless man. So the DNA test was done. The DNA test was done. The results are in. When it comes to 15-year-old fiscal discipline, PNP, you are not the father.
All right, so let me ask you before I show this now. Can I mash them up? Oh, that 15 years, I got 2010. I got show Bruce. I hear what Bruce. Bruce a big money in 2010. 2009, them start this. But I play Nigel Clark and listen what him say first. And then you ask yourself what him talk about, right? And then I play Bruce. And then I play everything when them put in a fiscal discipline. Because Jamaica, them push Jamaica in a hole after 2007. Not my word. Wanna watch me now? Watch me now. Me do the fact checking around you. Nigel. Where you there? Nigel first. Watch this. Hear this.
Moving forward in the direction of national unity, I want to take a moment to recognize the work done by the prior administration, in particular, former Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller and former Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips, in doggedly pursuing the EFF and rallying Jamaicans around it.
You hear what I'm doing? Let me play it back for you. Him did it. So this is how I'm lead people astray. Now this was the finance minister just the other day. You hear what I'm just say? I'm going to play it. I'm going to teach you something. You hear this?
Moving forward in a direction of national unity, I want to take a moment to recognize the work done by the prior administration, in particular, former Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller and former Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips, in doggedly pursuing the EFF and rallying Jamaicans around it. Recognize the work done by the prior administration, in particular, former Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller and former Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips, in doggedly pursuing the EFF and rallying Jamaicans around it.
Because you see, you have to take some real strain. So, I'm not start showing you not yet. I'm going to show you. This Elijah Clark the other day, he man think the finance minister, Holness. But this I just saw him lie And instead of them do a budget, him come with garbage and the PR. He might talk about Bramwell. You know, bring Bramwell and Holness, bring it to daddy them. And your mother, they right there, so in a distribute, in a day. That's what I call it, it's a pirate house. This bastard, what we have, my born in a wedlock here. So I give my manners. But we have to talk to the power. And Michael Mandy make him have some talk. Sure, Mandy. Because when Mandy just go in him say, my bastard, so Mandy help him out and use the act there. And say, no bastard there again. You're equal to your father things, them and what have you too. You have to look by your equal like any other youth and them thing there. So Mandy struck down that. Time's a bastard. Born a bastard. See? Some should have said thank God for Mandy. Because I remember them treat them like nothing, you know. No talk around here. And then it's bad when you have two daddy. You know, they juggle up. I mean, you Bramwell and him just said, what this man come on and know. Because Bramwell him a talk about. Right? So, I could just start before I go to Bruce. So, I give a rundown how them go back to IMF. Right here. Watch me now. Okay, me no ramp for nothing, you know. Watch me. I could go to IMF. The cabinet, because the cabinet have approved them thing here. I want to can't get them thing, I want to just go, I want to get them. You know, go, just look where we are dealing with sources. Look on this. Right? So when them come out and talk, you want to prove of some things. Right? All right, look on this now. Big up this Mr. Lonesome. Watch this. Put up this phone now. All right, look on this. And you see the IMF just stall them, you know. This, them never go to IMF about fiscal discipline. Them go to IMF because the place broke. And the IMF put some serious thing on them. Look on this, see that? It's a cleaner. I want them for now to see it good. I'm going to move. Sir, yes. I'm going to push up this back now. Yes. When they can't see it good, look at the date. 2009. So when them go for IMF, Finance Minister Adesha has confirmed that Jamaica will be resuming borrowing relationship with International Monetary Fund, July the 21st, 2009. Them never go fit to talk about fiscal discipline. And money them a look. Speaking in Parliament a short while ago, Mr. Shah said the process will be intensified next week with the visit of an IMF team to Jamaica. Mr. Shah said Jamaica will be seeking to borrow up to 1.2 billion through a standby arrangement. Not my word. There will be comprehensive coverage and the development story in the news at 5 p.m. and that and show you what I want. See that cleaner. Not my word. That never start no fiscal discipline. Yes? This never start nothing. This, because they mash up the country, them turn in a 2009 and go borrow the money. I'm going to show you how them end up. 2010, July, let me hear what Bruce said, listen, after them go back, them get some money for borrow. IMF start hold back money because IMF say, you put in this, and I think them go pay some back money with them for pay IMF. Yo, them ravage the place. Not my word. Read it and watch it for yourself. No, I can't want to tell you nothing. Listen, the days of control media and lies over. Big now, some of them can't help it. Cannot. Because we are me like when him do it, you know. Because when him do it, it don't go show the people who he miss. He's a liar bastard. Yes. He's a liar two daddy bastard. Yes. See? You understand? See that? See there? Yes. He's a liar bastard. See? All right. Here, when them interview, I think the girl they interview, I'm sure when them interview Holness. Not Holness. When them interview Bruce School in 2010. I'm going to show you the video right now. I'm going to show you the date. Because I like see my date and everything. Notice stop time stamp. When anything I put up. And me show you, because I have the other one that said cabinet confirmed. Cabinet give him the go ahead. The cabinet vote on that. The whole of them. Yeah? Yeah. You understand? Cabinet give him the go ahead. Let me show you something. Let me confirm. Look on Bruce. Let me show you this now. Look here. Look on the date. Oh, Bruce at September 24th, 2010. Bruce. So let me show you this now. Let me show you this. Hey, all them fool, man. Don't run out and say things where, you know, hey, stop it now, man. Look on this. Watch this. Watch this.
How productive the UN has been. I know at one point you were seeking something like $1 billion worth of loans or grants to fight crime. I'm just wondering.
All right, so 2010 September, this after the incursion in Amia, him go and him more a big grant. He must say, we can't borrow no more because we what and what. So I grant him a beg. I beg him go beg the international community. Hear this.
Wondering, are you any closer to that goal based on some of these meetings that you've had?
Well, we wouldn't be seeking.
Let me talk to Kimberly, the rap tip. One sell pussy girl, kid and son, they get off of the life. You know, I'm sorry in the planet, they see the fit tips up on the pussy, one with them out, holding my panny and that. Pussy will take all of them back bush phone.
It gone right away. Right away, yeah, man. It gone, man. It gone to them, man. Me see somebody put up the name, you know, already, you know. And it still come back. Oh, you fool, some piece of shit. You don't know, so you get flush. You're too stink to man. So yesterday I we are doing the market. That's why me have Sir Byron there, so you know, because I can take time push you know because me no want run on back when I come from run a back road and all about, you know. And pan dickhead, you know, because enough of una suck at you know. Yes. So you know, some of us play it nice yesterday. But today now go, you know, so we're not play it nice, not at all. Yes. Don't come on here. Continue.
And that's through the UN. I mean, that would be through our.
No, I'm saying you're international.
Yeah, multilateral partners.
Right.
The discussions have been going well. There's a donors conference that it will be held in Jamaica.
Donors conference. Yeah, what am I saying?
We have developed the program. We have submitted that. A donors conference is to be held to see what commitments we can obtain.
Have you obtained any at all?
Well, we have got some initial assistance, albeit small. USAID has been helpful.
USAID give them some money, so they might collect some money. I mean, Anthony Morgan.
The European Union has agreed to reallocate certain funds that had already been committed. Yes. But the substantial provisions that we need are yet to come. Naturally, we're trying to get as much grant funding as possible because we don't have the fiscal space to borrow. I mean,
you hear what I'm saying? Take it all time out. We don't have the physical space to borrow. Because them go borrow, you know. But them couldn't borrow more and more. Because them can't pay back when them borrow. And them are beg. Them are beg. This is September the 24th, 2010. This is after the incursion. Remember these things speak it, yeah, you can't go around it. When the lies them, but remember when it's the lightest thing, you know, that bastard. Yes. So when it speak out the lie, me like it because I can dissect them. It make it nice to me. Me sit down and enjoy them when I run out with them. See? You hear this? I beg him to beg. Yeah.
One of the things that we're trying to do in the new economic program is to contain our borrowing because we have just borrowed too much. So it's trying to see how much we can get in terms of grant funding to help the program.
Help the program. I grant him a beg. Because them borrow too much. We don't have that space to borrow no more. And them borrow on the door, you know. And then put you back to the IMF right now. Yes. Continue.
Let's talk a little bit about the grant funding and crime, for instance.
Yes.
What's your biggest frustration, would you say, when it comes to crime as far as your ability to fight it?
I think the biggest difficulty we have right now is just ensuring that the back end of the system works. We have done very well on the front end of the system. We mounted in May perhaps the most comprehensive, sustained assault on crime that the country has ever seen, as a result of which in the months of June, July, August, and halfway into September, our homicide rate has been down by 42%. And we're going to sustain that. But what is critical, if that is to be effective, is to make sure that the back end, that's the justice system, that is making sure that we bring perpetrators to trial, that we can put the prosecution case together, that the trial can be held speedily, and that if persons are convicted, that we have proper accommodation for them to serve their sentences. So that is an area of concern. I mean, the police are doing very, very well, supported by the military. But the justice system needs to provide the back-end support if their efforts are to be successful.
Let's talk about perception for a second, because I think you were referring to the Dudus situation. When Dudus was extradited here to New York, there was some concern that you were supporting him too much because he's a member of your constituency. How do you assure, say, a foreign investor that you are indeed trying to clamp down on crime, that you are serious about crime fighting, if this is the perception back home that you're...
I want to hear something else too. So when I beg them, and I tell you the money still. You got to talk about the fiscal discipline. Because they borrow money because them nash up the place.
Too close to that situation.
Well, there's an important distinction that has to be made. We're a country of laws, and we operate by the laws of our country. But we are committed as well to fighting crime wherever that crime takes place and wherever that crime is to be prosecuted. And therefore, we are supportive of our obligations under the extradition treaty we have with the United States. We have to insist that it must go in accordance with our laws. And in this case, it didn't. In this case, it did not. And we are still in discussions with the United States government in order to ensure that we don't run into this problem again. But what is significant, it's not the first time we have had a dispute with the United States. Mr. Patterson's government had a similar dispute back in the early 1990s, as a result of which his government suspended extradition for 3 years until that dispute was resolved. The essential difference between that case and this one is that in this case it involves somebody who is associated with my constituency and with my party, and therefore...
Three parties, no. Three parties, them hug up, them hug up, you know, and then pine.
The immediate conclusion is that it was designed and motivated by some desire to protect, when that is not the case.
Yeah, when say it's not the case, but yes, them get money, pay man and felt and flip. It's the case. And that me tell you, say, oh, them talk as politicians and put things. Me never understand this. Yeah? Yeah. You understand? Listen this.
Eventually, we had to agree for it to go ahead, but we are still pursuing the matter with the United States. Discussions are being held. We had discussions even as recently as this week to seek to resolve that. But what is important is that coming out of, one may call this sort of cataclysmic event, was a national resolve and a national will. And we sought to facilitate that and to consolidate it in terms of the assault and crime. And we are looking at a reduction in the level of violent crime that we have not seen in Jamaica perhaps for the last 15, 20 years.
So him say we never seen the level of crime. Maybe we might talk 1980 because the one of the 80 them never have the level of crime with them up. And not even in the 90s. I just one time at the scope there, so this score 1006. Him have 2009, you know, at the highest murder rate, you know. 1683, you know. The highest murder rate in the history of Jamaica. And them watch. And them cabinet, Andrew they did it. Yes, look, check it. 2008 at 16, how much? 1616? Somewhere around there. So in the 1600 too. Before that, remember I'm coming in February 2007. So I'm getting the whole of 2007. The whole of February, April, May, June, July. So the 7th February, that go up too. It went up. Yes.
And we are determined to sustain it. And each month it gets better. I mean, if you look at the figures for June, July, August, September, each month it is getting better. And we just have to keep that going because you know we have had a level of crime in Jamaica that is intolerable.
Exactly.
And you can't be talking about investors and investment unless you're able to give an assurance that their investments will be safe and that the people that they have there for their investments will also be safe.
The investors are probably asking the question, too, about the credibility that you have with the Jamaican public as well. The man at Phillips issue, where it was believed that somebody in your party hired this law firm to lobby against the extradition of Mr. Cook Dudus to the United States.
The man says not that, you know. So if a man do as a crime monster in your constituency, Or you take your party, you say you take money and pay for him. For lobby United States. Remember government to government and you say the party. And you go hire management and Philip to go lobby the government for lead to the salon. This party do too much now.
I'm just wondering, one of the main questions still outstanding is who funded that retainer? It's something like 50,000. I'm just wondering, just generally speaking,
questions
the reason I'm asking the
remember you want to know who fund it. If I say the government, I mean fund it. You must say somebody, but you still them give money and you take the money. The party take the money and fund it. That doesn't make sense. Them say party funded. But here what he must say. The one of them lying, I saw them lying. Hear this.
question is, why not give the donor's name?
Because, first of all, political contributions are made in confidence.
Yeah, the political contribution. Oh, in the PSO, I couldn't have poor man make this. So who's businessman? You don't take money. This is a political contribution. Political contribution for all things in a politics or something. That is not a political contribution for aiding and abetting criminality. Where people want the toughest gangster out of Jamaica. That makes sense too, you know? Political contribution for do this, to pay management and Phillips. Yeah, I spin him same as spinning up. But they make money to PMP, to political, and we don't identify them. That now have nothing to do with management and Phillips. If you hear someone as a leader for a gang, what that have to do with politics? And the party? Yeah, this.
Okay.
The opposition hasn't disclosed the name of the persons who contributed to their recent conference.
To them conference. So in compare the PMP conference to Manatfeld and Phillips to those gangster. To them conference. When I listen to them people are good enough, I have to drop back the interview. Yeah. You hear this? Eh? When you hear this? These people dangerous. Eh? You know, people, business people might have, you know, your political party for running a thing. But you don't get money. Where you get the money? Figure do what? You don't get the money for go put, figure, yeah, try, figure pay 50,000 for go do what? Let the people where them say wanted for murder and all kind of things and drugs and everything. That doesn't make no sense to me.
I think it would be unfair. We do have, before Parliament now, recommendations from the Electoral Commission for a whole new
Electoral Commission, that have nothing to do with them though.
legislative framework to govern party financing. When that is adopted, and it will be adopted very soon, then people who make contributions to political parties will understand the conditions under which those contributions are made, that your name will be reported to.
That have nothing to do with this because you're not supposed to be in a police business. You hear this? What political party are pay for these kind of people? This make any sense? It don't make no sense. You understand? Continue.
A special regulatory body. But for someone to give a contribution, not knowing what the contribution would be used for, he was simply making a contribution to the party. And then to turn around, particularly in this kind of controversy that has erupted, and to sort of throw him and his name right into the cauldron. When he knew nothing at all about Manat, he knew nothing at all about extradition, he had nothing whatsoever to do to that. That wouldn't be fair to him, would it?
You might talk about him and let me play. Come off of my TV. Yes, come off of my screen. You hear this? Political party, this is bullshit. I'm a canteen, my bedroom call me, but my canteen I beat them. Yes, sir.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Yes, fam.
There is also a statement at the time made by Daryl Bass, who supposed to be the treasurer or some high.
Of course.
You need to look for that clip and play it.
No, man, I play it, man. I have it, man.
As to how the money came about.
No,
guess what?
It's a play right now. It's a play right now.
The following is paid for by the People's National Party.
Hold on.
Who paid $50,000 to help free Judas?
The exact figure for the payment to the law firm was $49,912.62.
Just tell us, Mr. Prime Minister, who paid the $50,000?
I can't recall. It was party funded.
Party funded. I'm talking about one man, them say party funded. Yes. So this was party funded. You have government. And you hear about a man where, you know, it's a danger. Yes? Read gangster, read this, what up, show a pass do everything, and it's a party funded. Eh? And then you talk about contribution to political party and do this. This is foolishness. Yeah? It should be transparent, but you can't go take it up pay for somebody with them say a gangster and them want for murder, for drugs and all kind of things. That no look good. You understand? But anyway, this is where him come with. So Bramwell now, let me deal with Bramwell, the brother. See? Yeah, hear me, brother?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yes. So I'm going to put up this now with Bramwell because Bramwell run out and attack a bag of bull when I make no sense. So I'm going to show them something right here so with IMF. Right? Let me see that one here. Let me just open this soon. Come here, the thing them, you know. Me like keep them, you know. Yes. Me like keep them. Me put up this soon. International Monetary Fund, it's economic profit. All right. So I'm going to look on something on this. Let me see this. All right. Look on this. Let me just show them a quick thing on this, brother. Brother, let me knock you back when I don't show them this, yeah? Let me show them this. Yes. All right. Let me show them something now. Bramwell, when you talk to the people, talk to them straight, yeah? Talk to the people them straight. And it could be like you love run out and just do foolishness, brother. All right. Let me widen up this sooner, the people. All right. Let me move this now. Party funded. Put up this. All right. You know what this one I have here, so? Let me go back on this. Introduction. In May 2011, we examined Jamaica history of indebtedness in performance during the global economic slowdown. An agreement with the International Monetary Fund, Jamaica has been burdened by heavy debt servicing costs due to both the size of its debt and very high interest rate. This exceedingly large debt burden was effectively displaced most of their public expenditure. CETA, especially public investment in education infrastructure, which was stagnated over the last 18 years, such as sustain, and they tell you what and they go on 2 decades and I tell you all kind of things, right? So it will show you in 2010 initiative launched 2010 CETA by the government, and it tell you the term, long-term debt burden, and it tell you where it do within 5 years, right? And it will show you where the IMF do. Let me show you the IMF. As unsustainable, CETA damage Jamaica's recent current economic prospect. So, yeah, the IMF damage CETA. This policy mixed risk, and they tell you why it do and the burden, and they tell you to the government, can it now grow? Let me just one point, come in and read out all of this, right? All right, let me go down here, so. All right, let me go down here, so. 2 years after the IMF approved 1.27 billion them did borrow agreement, Jamaica during the depth of the world recession. Because them have a recession, right? The Jamaica economy, while showing some sign of improvement, still remain constrained by persistently low growth and unsustainable debt burden. Despite JDX, the country still has the highest interest burden and the public debt, and share GDP in the world 4th more, while economic growth returned in 2011 following 3 consecutive years of negative. So 2008, negative, 9, negative 10. See the 3 consecutive years, see the growth of negative rate. Them never go not negative. Them not recession. The economy remain below its 2008 level of GDP. And unemployment and poverty remain elevated. See there? See there? The IMF agreement with Jamaica, which unlocked the additional $1 billion financing from other multilateral lenders, went off track a year ago. It went off track. You know, who come put the pan truck over the government paying half back wages or to the public sector employees. Reducing the public sector wage bill was a principal component of the IMF policy recommendation. So them throw it off track and them get stifled. A new government led by Portia Simsimila won election in December and has indicated its intention to negotiate a new IMF agreement, people. See it front of me here. Una see it. The government has stated its commitment to increasing growth through boosting aggregate demand. Following recommendation of the Planning Institute of Jamaica Growth, indictment that so she take over this with everything bad. And it see me have the whole thing, I know. See me have the whole thing and away I say. See it front of me, huh? Yes? See the whole thing front. Hey, people. Hey, me no know. Andrew for the square, you know. Andrew, you for the square, man. See it? You for the square. Stop leading the people them astray, man. When you can't draft for the whole of these kind of things. I know that alone, you know. Me just show you Lydell can tell us a Portia and Peter Phillips. But Andrew come with something else. Me have other documents I can show you, you know. Me have it, I'm going to show you. Yeah. But Andrew get film but not the father. I'm talking about Bramwell. Andrew is talking about, look at JIS. Look on this. Never other documents. Is that a sin fella show them to Andrew, you know, because Andrew don't have no sense. Andrew, you look bad, man. Eh? You look bad. All right, this is a 2013 IMF. Look on this.
Hello, I'm Jovan Johnson with the IMF Tracker. This week, Monitoring Committee says government exceeds targets under the IMF program. Tourism incentives to get cut, and Bruce Golding says it's not enough to be IMF compliant. These stories in a moment, but first, our question of the week. In economics, what is a weak sister? Stay tuned to the answer.
All right, so look on the data that we have played. 2013, right? So Portia seems similar because them the real, what them did I do? Nothing. Who them money with the real, we never have nothing for true. Them have to creep and feed them knees. And go do this. Yeah? Go do this. And by the way, if now run a fiscal discipline, them thief everything because when you run fiscal discipline, you don't have the money, you don't got paid on a debt, but not the country. Not fiscal discipline, the hospital can't empty. You that discipline enough for know so we have even Panadol in the hospital. And it will work. And the school them and the road them no patch up and stay so mash up. See? And no money in there. You put me in a recession again like not 2008 or do before. So every time when you run something, you put the country in a recession. You do it. Every time. And but you can't get to it PR this time. So when I talk here, do say, I beg him that beg. Because I'm back, don't show you when them go there, you know. Then they live up to them thing. Continue.
That comes up at the end of the program. A committee monitoring Jamaica's program with the IMF says the government has met and in some cases surpassed all the key targets for the July to September quarter. The Economic Program Oversight Committee reported on Tuesday that both the primary balance and net international reserves have exceeded their targets. Co-chairman of the Oversight Committee, Richard Bile, says the latest update suggests that the management of Jamaica's finances is improving. He says much of the government's savings came partly from a lower volume of oil imports as well as a general reduction in imports. An IMF team is expected in the island shortly to conduct a review of the July to September quarter.
It's a year. 2013, this is November. Yes. See, them put it up. But this, if they do this before and JIS put this up, I think somewhere in November 2013. So then they do it before and then they put it up online. Yes. Same? Yes. So the one of them documented and them did it. So they must say not the father, they must talk about Bramwell. In Ban as a bastard, you know. He's a bastard. Yes. So them in there and them like tell the lies and do all these kind of things. Let me hear what Portia says. Let me hear what Portia says about this, so the state of the country did stay. Let me hear what Portia herself. Let me hear this. Portia, come talk yourself there. Portia. And nobody now run them down go one. Well, if you stop your foolishness, man. See? Hear this, people. Look what your Portia said.
Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller that defended the accomplishments of her government as she made her contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Gordon House on Tuesday. The Prime Minister came armed with information, rubbishing the opposition claims that the government has done nothing to stabilize the economy or improve the standard of living for Jamaicans since assuming office in 2012. Mrs. Simpson Miller argues that her government made the tough decisions to transform the economy with the assistance of the IMF and restored international credibility.
It has been a tough journey. There were many times along the way when many persons became discouraged and wondered if we would ever see the top of the mountain. Today we can say that our economy has stabilized. The respect for our country by the international community has been restored.
I mean what? People, this is a budget. Okay. You're here. We just listen for yourself. Right? That's what one of them did. Just listen, hear this.
By the international community has been restored. And our confidence is rising as we reap success.
Here.
The big three agencies that rate the economies of the world, Standard & Poor's, Fitch and Moody's, have kept a close watch.
Okay.
They all agree that we have been meeting or surpassing our macroeconomic targets.
Oh no, here now. Let me tell you something. Oh, them fear fiscal discipline when you go pay. Me tell you in 2000 when them go pay some back money when them say you can't pay it, you know, you have to cut down this and do this, and then breach that. Back in only just read it in 2011. But yes, it's a fiscal discipline. They mash up that, and when you look, a Portia have to come in, they mash up the place. I play it back. I will play it back. Now follow him where I say, may I play it back? Play it back again. I'm going to play Boots a year, Boots in 2010. Now follow me show you 2000. Remember, you know, we never have the IMF to deal with because participate them from 1995. And them go there, put the country in a recession and the opposition didn't want them. And then put the country in a recession and do this. Don't follow them, them are classes. You think more talk, you not know why? Hey, let me tell you something, never move, you know. Continue.
That defended the accomplishments of her government as she made her contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Gordon House on Tuesday. The Prime Minister came armed with information, rubbishing the opposition claims that the government has done nothing to stabilize the economy or improve the standard of living for Jamaicans since assuming office in 2012. Mrs. Simpson Miller argues that her government made the tough decisions to transform the economy with the assistance of the IMF and restored international credibility.
It has been a tough journey. There were many times along the way when many persons became discouraged and wondered if we would ever see the top of the mountain.
Hear that?
Today we can say that our economy has stabilized.
Yes.
The respect for our country by the international community has been restored.
Restored.
And our confidence is rising as we reap success. The big three agencies that rate the economies of the world, Standard & Poor's, Fitch and Moody's, have kept a close watch. They all agree that we have been meeting or surpassing our macroeconomic targets.
She also criticized the opposition for what she termed their doom and gloom campaign. Mrs. Simpson-Miller insists there has been a marked difference since the PNP took over office from the JLP government in 2011.
A word to the wise. The Jamaican people are not fooled by the bluster of sound and fury signifying nothing.
She says the JLP's arguments that the economy isn't growing are unfounded.
The opposition continues to weave a tale that nothing is happening in the economy and that we are worse off. The highly influential Forbes magazine has named Jamaica as the best Caribbean country in which to do business.
The Prime Minister would, however, concede that the pace of growth is slow. However, she expressed full confidence in the government's economic reform program. Meanwhile, Mrs. Simpson-Miller poured cold water on the opposition leader's dramatics. During his budget presentation last week, Mr. Holness carried food baskets to Parliament, which he used to demonstrate the rapidly dwindling spending power of the Jamaican populace.
My friend, the opposition leader resorted to theatrics by bringing 3 baskets to this debate. When I introduced the food basket to Parliament many years ago, it was not meant to poke fun at the plight of the Jamaican people. I feel the pain our people are facing, and I know the difficulties. It is real. People's pain should never be exploited for cheap theatrics and political grandstanding.
And she also had this to say.
My greatest concern, though, is that the items in his food baskets were imported. I would have preferred if I'd seen yam, dasheen, plantain, banana, breadfruit, peanut, red peas. If we did not pass the 7 IMF test, there would be nothing in the basket except perhaps eucalyptus oil. If we did not pass the 7 IMF test, there would be nothing in the basket except perhaps eucalyptus oil.
One more time.
Banana, breadfruit, peanut, red peas. If we did not pass the 7 IMF test, there would be nothing in the basket except perhaps eucalyptus oil.
Tanika Thomas reporting.
All right. So you know what Andrew do? He not get through with this. Remember them go back to the IMF, you know, and them default on that. And breach pan for them thing with them have and mash up the thing. Nothing no there. That can put you in a recession right now. Can we in a recession? So when I tell you about IMF test, you know, an IMF test when pass I talk about fiscal, use the word fiscal discipline. You want to say about fiscal discipline? And IMF? After she have to mash him up here, say go with basket. Him did say something else. But this same IMF thing when I talk about, I'm go to Andrew Holness. Remember just remind him. Kind of dangerous, you know. Remember, we have him, you know. So when him did that 13 bag of bulls, me have him, man. Me have him, man. Me have him. I remember going to one of film folder. Can me have the whole of the line. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to pick up which one him attack. 1 year and clock, right? All right. So let me just pick him up. Which one him I say, yes. This is poverty. Me have him, you know. They have to serve. So this, me have to pick up and show you. Oh, Anjo dangerous. Because Anjo burn out the same IMF, you know. But him talk, him burn it out. Him burn it out, man. Let me see how we show the line now. Again, Anjo. Let me see for the one there. All right. Go. But I have so much life folder with Anjo Holness. It's unbelievable. Can we just have him follow them line out as you know, Holness, sang Holness. Him just lie. So when I mark Holness as I mark Andrew, you know. Andrew, Holness. Dangerous. So I have Andrew up there, so I have Holness the way them enough. Yes. So Andrew did come out. Andrew did come out and him come up and talk about with this Peter Phillips. You remember when I talk about Peter Phillips? In campaign? Said, I'm gonna drop himself in the bucket and you make IMF vote for go vote for the IMF. The same thing when I talk about fiscal discipline now. And they said them for go vote for the IMF. So you can just pass IMF test. IMF deal. Holness. Because I'm dangerous. He's dangerous. Very dangerous. This guy, oh, you listen to him. Yeah. Him said make Peter Phillips them for go vote, make them vote for IMF. Yes. Make IMF go vote for them. Because you have to pass the people's test. See? Not my word, and your word. Yes? Call election, that. Well, me have the whole of fame thing, them not front of me, I say no people. The amount of thing in front time, it's unbelievable. Yes? And you have the integrity. Hey, the amount of thing in front of me, I say it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, Andrew. And just say with 1 year on the clock, yes, make them vote for you. Make them vote for you. See? This are the same Andrew now. I talk said why the baby for him. I talk about Bramwell. Andrew talking about Bramwell. Yeah, you talk about Bramwell now, Andrew. See? This bad for you, sir. You talk about Bramwell. Yeah? This this guy lie. Him dangerous. Very dangerous. See that one, yeah?
You know,
not playing that one.
I've always been
that a lie too.
Will focus.
This hey, me have a thing, remember, lie. It's unbelievable, Andrew. This unbelievable. When we say Andrew and them lies them. Peter about the next post. Yeah, man, my want to 1 year upon the clock. Andrew, I could find 1 year upon the clock because you're dangerous on there. Only 1 year upon the clock. Man, when I say dangerous, you know, Andrew are the worst thing we ever see. Andrew say 1 year upon the clock. Yeah, tell Peter Phillips. Make them go vote for Peter Phillips. Yeah, Holness. Yeah, me find that one quicker because the one of them open. Some of them they're not open. Them enough people. But me say me enough. Andrew, by the way, I have the one I think them run a say no. All of them, you know. And me have them, man. And me have them, so I see that, sir. But all right. Yeah, man, Andrew, you see this? 1 room, 2 room. Hey, Andrew, I have something wrong as I say. Well, may I tell you? You know what? This try them now. People, the amount of things I saw with Andrew is unbelievable. The amount of lie around us, you know. It's unbelievable, you know. This unbelievable. Now I run through this. It's a poverty, watch out. Andrew said, be the hospital, not no go, sir. Boy, Andrew, no, sir. Media, bombard. Andrew, you're the worst thing, brother. You are the worst thing Jamaica ever see. Holness. See ya, son. See that one, yeah? Okay. And Joe, you are the worst thing, boy, yeah, man. You are the worst thing, brother. No, man. All right. So, Andrew said, I have to show that one here with you, Andrew. I have to show that one here, you know. Because you say one here upon the eye, this, sit down, man. Sit down, people. But I have him tell me, I have to show it.
With 1 full year on the clock,
Listen,
is saying, let us go to an election. And I have not heard one policy, one program, one good reason why anyone should vote for the PNP. Not one. I hear a man say that the business people think it would be madness to vote against the PNP. What do you think? That man, lick him head. That man must be a madman. Let me tell you something. We have no problem with the IMF. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Our country must run good. We must put our finances in order. We must balance our books. We were the ones who started a program called Fiscal Discipline.
So him never start that program. As I said before, them on go draw. Can we just read it and show you? Play continue.
That what we spend must balance back.
So everybody come up with this. So him never start. I think go borrow the money from the IMF. And see him couldn't pay the teacher and nobody, and him go pay them some money, and it derail. Hear this.
To what we earn in revenue and taxes. And we must maintain that and regulate our borrowing. So I want the entire Jamaica to know, including those who feel that if a Jamaica Labour Party government were to take over, we would throw caution to the wind.
No, these are the lies them when spread from man him dangerous. Continue.
But I find that the discussion and debate in Jamaica, aside from being very partisan, is very narrow. Because the people who should know better don't say better. You know, a wise man, Sir Winston Churchill, he said, and I always repeat it, because every time I recall it, I just see Peter Phillips. He says, any government that believes that they can grow their country through taxation is like a man standing up in a bucket trying to pull himself up by the handles. And every time I hear that and I recall that, I just see Peter Phillips standing up in the bucket, pulling himself up by the handles and saying,
I'm such a taxation. And listen, Mr. Al Nigel come out with a big piece of paper, said this is where the PMP tax. So you hear them repealing the tax? You not have so much tax thing in it. This is all them lie, you know. Them dangerous. Everything I say, these are where them tax, you know, people. Them bare face with them lie. And we say, you know, we them repeal no tax and move no tax. So the same tax them I work with, right? Good thing now, the thing them get more expenses, so them collect more off of taxes. When them repeal certain things and pushed up like the light bill and thing, them do it in 2017. So them lie. But this are the lie when them tell you. But hear this, Peter Phillips drop himself in a bucket. Hear this.
If people hooray, we have passed the IMF test. If people hooray, we have passed the IMF test. But he's still standing in a bucket at the same place, at the same level, not growing even 1 inch. To those people who are praising the government for passing the IMF test.
You hear me say that at the same fiscal discipline, you know. So him now, you hear me say when I praise the government, when them run it, them go borrow money and run it off track, you know. We never have the money, you know. So you have to go back and read and borrow something to pay off back something and do everything and set up a council in 2013 and put them on it. They never have that. So it was a different thing. Mama, I remember I have to deal with the debt with them leave, you know. So when I talk is bullshit. Hear this? You say borrow IMF. No, I'm tell us a fiscal discipline because they have to pay the IMF on time right now, you know. But yes, them throw cold water upon it. And tell them now go not never go so neither. Continue.
And not recognizing that what they are saying to the people of the country is that the government is only accountable to the IMF.
So you are accountable for the IMF because if you say you pay down the debt now, fiscal discipline, where you continue. That means because we not get no road, we not have no school that run properly, we not have nothing. Education system mash up, everything mash up. That's why I tell you, we soon feel it. So we tell him to make IMF vote for him now. Because you're in the bond the IMF, you know. Hear this.
And if that be the case, then his vote, what the government should go do is ask the IMF to vote for them.
So I understand now. In Bonn, when Mama P come in with fiscal discipline, and have to do a shadow and no default, pan the loan, pan the debt, no default, and then them set out something and she forgot you with it. But if you tell him now, the IMF will vote for him. This is confused, brother. You can't make him scam no more. And this is how him lie. Because we have the document for sure, so them derail them. Say, a matter of fact, them borrow the money because them put the country in a recession. The country in a and you don't see it. 3 years stagnated below because in a recession. Them go by they come in 2007 by 2008, they mash up the country by 2009, them go back to the IMF, go borrow $1.2 billion. And let them look at next billion and them couldn't pay it back. No discipline them never have because them when IMF say if we do this, them not do it and them default and them say them go pay the wage or something and them and the IMF kick off and things. So them never have no discipline or nothing. Where my talk is bullshit. And I'm sure you that at 2009 them come back. I'm sure 2010 when Bruce a beg money, so we don't have no time for borrowing no more. I beg, I beg. USAID, them get some money and them a look grant. Grant, them a beg money. And them couldn't even pay back the IMF and push it. Them bank up a country. It's there. So me just show it. Say, Mama P, so the congresswoman a beg. So this is so them for go make IMF vote for them, you know. Make IMF vote for them. See the congresswoman now. So this, when go on with these are the lies. And then him born IMF. Him did a born IMF. He said them put in a bucket and a drop and make them. But we did start this, you know, started. We have the whole documents. Me have the other one from the IMF writers in front of me. I look pan to you know. Me have it. See? So this is what him do. Look here. This is the congresswoman people. Look here. See that? See that Maxine Waters. Congresswoman Maxine, welcome Jamaican Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller. Reception with CBC Chairman GK Butterfield. Congresswoman Yvette Clark. You see when them do this? 2015. And say Portia, if you thank them there. I applaud Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller, Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips, Governor Bank of Jamaica, Brian Winter, for the determination to turn around the Jamaican economy, said Congressman Walters. Unemployment rate in Jamaica decrease to 13.8 from 15.4% just a year earlier. Because remember the Bruce, when them take the thing in and they mash up the whole thing, you know, shall decrease that, shall do everything one time. And due to Jamaica's significant structural reform, the country fiscal performance is predicted to meet all IMF targets. See that them put it on it, see them now? See them there in person, people, see them now? Remember everything documented, you know, see them there? Them keep something to them, see that? Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller, her commitment to the people of Jamaica. Congresswoman Waters commended Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller commitment to the people of Jamaica. The Prime Minister's profoundly concerned for the people of Jamaica, its business people, workers, children, families, said Congresswoman Waters. It was because of her passion that we decided to do everything within our powers as members of the Congress to make certain that Jamaica got the assistance that it needs from the IMF, not them. And you see that? See that? See that? See up? See people now say the whole in front of you. See that? They have to go and get some of the money, you know, for write off and set the place. But then not go them borrow, you know, see that? See that? During the reception, Prime Minister posted some similar thank Congresswoman Walters and members of the CBC task force, including Representative Charles Rangel, Sheila Jackson-Lee, Yvette Clark, Gregory Meeks, for their vocal advocacy in support of Jamaica during the Jamaica negotiation with the IMF. These negotiations culminated in the IMF approval of 900, because she have to go back to get some money for kickstart and do everything. 923.3 million arrangement under the Extended Fund Facility, EFF, for Jamaica in May the 1st, 2013. I really want to thank you, said Prime Minister Portia Simsimila. Had not been for you, we would not be where we are today. We will never forget the Black Caucus and your contribution to the Jamaica economy. See that? See the light of people? See the Congresswoman there? When you see it in front of me? Not them. You see more talk, not say nothing, you know, remember this? Them documents in a US and all over the place. It's there. So when them come and say, we do this, you know, do it, we say you feel we have the whole thing in front of it. We have it. I'm a tough fact. We can show you something with the IMF. Let me just reload back the IMF, yeah. Let me reload the IMF thing, yeah. See? Them are fear there. That's why that's why you cannot trust Andrew Holness with nothing at all. All them do is go around and tell like things saying you can't trick people. Not no more. You can't do that, brother. You can't do it, man. You tell about your father you are the jacket or your father jacket. When I want a jacket, right? And we know you're a bastard. Yeah, you're born before, yes. But we know you're a bastard. Maybe that's why you behave so. You understand? So your mother have a name, your father have a name, and yes, you have a father, you have two names. They use one. And they talk about what is father. So we know say he's a bastard. Right? Yes. All right. So me load back that page here. Me load back that page for him because you don't understand so I have the thing them down there, you know. Me load it back for you there. Me load it back for you there. Holness. Or the page them have to load back. I have the IMF thing right here. That I load back. See? And next thing when I'm trying to trick the people them pan again, I'm gonna show you, you know. And next thing when I'm trying to trick the people them pan again, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you again when I'm trying to trick the people them pan. I say I can't reload a page, right? I say instead of that, wait pan that. Andrew them do some good when I have them out. When the facts right in front of you, yes, sir. Whether you go up on the IMF page, or you go up on the Congresswoman page, or you use the videos, it tells us them never start, them go borrow some money because the country not turmoil, never start nothing. Borrow money for balance, some sitting and pay back. But them not do. Them fail. Them fail. See, IMF, when we upload the IMF thing on phone, I'll show you something. IMF, see that? International Monetary Fund. I mean, I try to load it back on that, see there. Look. You just go to the source, you don't follow them in the International Monetary Fund, see that? See that? I tell everything that 2008, they set back in 2000, global financial crisis, 2008. Policy misstep that led to the high public debt. In a 2008, I wouldn't run a 2008, see that? After 2008, global crisis and then the high public debt, see that? All right, let me show you what them do now, see that? After 2010, see that? And the IMF pages. Support program, half track. See, let them go half track. Yet another IMF support program that went after 2011. Country was the verge of economic meltdown with no access to international capital market. Jamaica once again turned to the IMF in spring 2030 for financial support with its preceding weak track record of reform. See that they never have no reform or not because 2011 they melt down. See the people. So 2013 when Porsche turned back to them. See the IMF. Don't make 110. See the IMF. See that. And I remember everything come out of him out of line. You go for the truth. See that. Then this case study. See that. Monetary fund. I may read everything we're going and then I see it with videos and everything. Him can't talk to me. Them default upon everything with them do. So him couldn't start a fiscal discipline. Them never discipline in the first place. Them melt up the place. Another one term. Melt it up. Boost that make money in 2010 me pay. So next time when tell us now people. Give them a liar before me even vamos. This is the next thing when I'm talking. So look on this now. This, him go like I just this in the starter. So look on this.
Certificate of fitness for a new motor vehicle will be issued for 5 years. For used vehicles, 10 years or less, the validity period for certificates of fitness will be 3 years. For vehicles older than 10 years, the current yearly renewal schedule will remain.
So take a feed that again, you know. Look at. You can go look up that for yourself. That in some law when them repeal and replace 2018. Look on your screen. And the Jamaica Road Traffic Act of 2018, the first certificate of fitness for a new motor vehicle is issued for 5 years. You see what they said? You see what you also said? 21? Yes. Vehicle issued for 5 years. With used motor vehicle under 10 years, receiving a 3-year validity period. While those older, so why I'm coming to talk about this now? Yes. I think this run out from 2023 from 2018 and it run out. So, I don't know. Where am I? You want to see this? Want to see it? Yeah. Yes, because that's something new to him. No, remember, say you can't too follow him, you know. Him not have no sense for now, you know. It's there. It's there. Where you want to push that, it's there. From 2018. Then push it, not that just when them repeal and replace with that from 2018. So him come and I go and like him out before. No sense on here. You understand? Whether them enforce it or them do what, but it's there from 2018. Then they put it right around there from 2018. See? So all him doing just split back. I remember him said the man to drop in the bucket and so we never start nothing. See the IMF yeah show you say them mash up in a 2011. See that? When they can get it, I mean send up and see that. See that? Yeah, and it show you. And it show you, see the 2010, 20, it show you. You can read about what the program see and design. And then after data exchange, the IMF support program went off track 2011. See, people, wait, say so. Andre, you read it now. You see when it go put back on track 2013, them do this. See when it went off track, I know. See there? It was a support program. Went off track in 2011. Versus economic meltdown. No access to international capital. So them, because of what them do, Make we have no access to international capitals. We couldn't go and borrow. That's why the post tell us upon them need them have to creep and beg these people for do it for them. Max, the Walters, them and them people have to creep and beg IMF to restart that and then get back something. Because we never have no money. Dry, mash up. So that means they never have no discipline. I know what him say is bullshit. Him know a bullshit. And this is not like them have Uber RGR because we see her out there, we soon call her name because we know she depend pay list. Say we know them depend pay list and we see them use her name now, so we have push her out very soon. Yeah. Yeah. You see me I say? Like this. This bad. This bad. Because we see say they mash up the place. And yes, him say, I'm beautiful. No, I'm matter about himself. Don't make him trick on. I'm matter of fact, he's not supposed to be on the ballot. The ballot. He's not supposed to be on the ballot. Nope. The bastard not supposed to be on the ballot. He's not supposed to be in the parliament. See? Police them around put him. And no. The old man come out and I know. Both I get back his money I know, you know. He's not supposed to sit up on the ballot. He not have no moral authority to talk about no criminality, no this, no this. Can remember him at the lie this thing. Him dangerous. Very dangerous. Or you put him on the ballot. Eh? People have to send him, you have to send him go packing and the police them for do them job. It's a goddamn disgrace to the world. But you have a prime minister, a colleague from SSN and you say both works hard for money and don't get 1 cent. That's a bad signal Jamaica sent to the world. If you know you have a prime minister. Can you imagine if a PMP in there you see him both losing money? But PMP not mix up with SSL, you know, just losing money. Them that blame PMP, you know. No, you see the prime minister collect the money from SSL himself. More than 1 time. And him tell them from 2018 they run SSL and him get money every two times a year, but yesterday they never have an account. Them never have an account. Yeah? And him say Admat never have an account. But yes, still him never send money to. Yeah? Yeah? It's bad. Him terrible. Yes? Him terrible, man. So if you can ask him, this guy not supposed to be on no ballot for a run. Again, tie. The whole let me just remind them something too. Let me just remind them something. Well, no more. I don't want to say it must be on the ballot because the ballot. Me talk to you, but you're not hearing us. So let me just talk to you another way. Let me ask you something now. Remember long that Alicia asked her. Some of the corruption. Let me ask about some of your corruption. Yeah, from the JLP. Yeah. From the JLP stewardship in the country, number 1. Let me just ask them. 1, advertised post for executive director, NSWMA, where the current executive director, Ardy Garden, was given nod, even though he came 3rd in the interview conducted just because he was the general secretary of the JLP. The country came out questioning it. Yeah? And it remained number 2. It remained number 2. Danville Walker was convicted, still holding commissioner of custom office. The people had to come out, yeah, to have the government remove him. They had to raise all for them to get him off the government board. I remember this. Him still up on some board right now. Right now, I'm still over there, so over WAF and them thing there. Carl Samuda stole Mombasa grass. The Mombasa grass business, right? The dairy board, Saga, and Sal with Samuda, right? Number 5, maybe just push up some other thing. Maybe just ask us that some number. We have more, you know. We have more. The missing shotgun with him, Bagwa, Carl Samuda, not nothing. DPP, you were talked to. Agintai, missing 2 gun. Not DBP, Megana number 7. Dapa father-in-law missing 2 gun too. Not number 8. Only sign off the license and a license for a man in USA. Yeah. Him flag for criminal investigation in US. Give him telecommunication license. Even though the PMP and the contractor general, Derek Harrison, told him. But you give him the license still. That's the same one Neil will get the money, 600 million. Hey, honest, most important, hey, these people are corrupted people. Let me just still go down and show you something when I ask you. Can I put them out like this? When me there yet? That's the one named Neil. All right, let me go to 9. Ian Andrews, who ran the JLP ticket in Portmore, misappropriated funds, SDC, and other sporting by the taxpayers' money. Nothing happened. 10. J.C. Hutchinson, baby mother collecting lease, yeah, for herself from government land, managed by UDC. Nothing happened. DPP, nothing from you, you know. 11. Hutchinson given electrical contract to his son without tender process being observed. Nothing happened. 12. Hey, you so much thing I show no? Him think right that I give him some of them. I just remind him, because when the things say we not be that, hey, we run a different, you know, come. 12. I just remind on the two, you know. Holness granted companies he own along with his wife contract without bidding. Knowledge of contractor commission. Nothing happened. 13. Agintai is sitting up illegal board at FLA. He can give person of suspected criminal investigation by police a firearm which was revoked by PNP government. Nothing happened. 14. Agintai again as security minister claim he given much million to car dealer, his friend, to import so-called pre-owned vehicle. Nothing happened. 15. Pernell Charles Sr. accumulated several acres over 1,500 acres. Yet St. Thomas. Illegitimate means by illegitimate means. Nothing happened. Let me go through again. I remember the one of them on the Senate cabinet. I just have put some things, right? 16. Illegal removal of over 100 of trucks, load of sand from Trelawny Beach area, taken to Occupy in Clarendon, given to JLP Strongman and his property. All this was masterminded by MP, now in Parliament. Yeah. What happened? Nothing happened for the DPP. Small man paid the price by himself. 17. Only sign an order for the JLP candidate in Trelawny to mine the Capic zone. Nothing happened. 18. Yeah. Cook under value beach property sale by, you remember this? Well, sale by Darrell Vaz. Okay. Nothing happened. I go down more, you know. Me can't go down just more and more because I have them. Look at these people dangerous. You have to put it like this. What about that? 17, 18? 19. The sale of plot of land along the Mandela Highway to NCB Mughal at the undervalued cost, which also led to the Prime Minister and lawfully firing the entire UDC board. Nothing happened. 20. The firing of long-standing environmentalists at NCRA for coming out and defend the PMP government to lease the Goat Island to the Chinese for development relative to the biggest investment proposal by any government of Jamaica. Read the economic zone. This was due to his experience to era, not political favor and expert advice, right? Okay, you move him. 21. St. Anne Municipal using taxpayer money for the one year. Pants just tight. That are Bell Nevis. Yeah, electric station. We don't know if we pay back the money, but a taxpayer's money pay it, you know, and then buy a car for X amount of thing. You understand? Me consider a piece of garbage there. Yeah, me consider a piece of garbage. Wait there. One what? Wait there. Wait the piece of garbage there. Yes. Me come move, you know, man. Hey, we don't for the square, you know. Because we don't yes. We have to move here, yes. We know nastiness on us, yeah? Yeah. But all your big ass things, so all your nasty ass things. So you say we ain't stop your lies, prove it. When me the one of them listen, you get it, so. Yes, me just show you everything when I show you, so stop the lie, prove it. You can't done so, man. You can't done, man. Go back and back road, just say yourself, man. You're a piece of shit. All right, continue. The one of them are documented, sir. So we have no time to tell you, you know, Andrew just play and play blues and play everything what we have up there. And show your documents. Or it will be a lie. You know, say your shit, man. Continue. Continue. That's why I tell us that these people, them sick, you know, you see the 5 grand mad them, you know. Go over there. With the 19, with the UDC, with the 20. All right, we're going to 21. Taxpayers' money. We're going to 22. DPP. Outrageous ruling in flight green. No movement there. You remember that? You remember this? Yeah, you understand? Cheetah? And see the JLP and the people of Jamaica then tender his resignation. Fool the people, them not nothing. All right, 22. Cost overrun in local government office, Agley Park Road. Cost overrun to Cornwall Regional Hospital. Multi-million-dollar phone bill for JLP ministers. Taxpayers' money paying for unsuccessful building. Owned by JLP MP. That's the one down in a where name Anatabia. Done him name. TAG pay in millions, you know. Yes. That first long time, man. We say one time gone, man. That a one time. That a one time, my sister. That first, me say back that a back road, man. Yes. You understand? Yeah, man. Me send back that a back road long time, man. See, look here. I'm going to show you some of the things them with them, you know. This is just few of them. Look here. Taxpayer money. See that? All these people, watch out. Many more to come. Watch out. So this, when you write on the X amount of things them with them do, it's unbelievable. And you know, here, the corrupted PSOJ say nothing. I remember ask Emily. You can't ask that question, ma'am. You depend on Andrew Peerless. Remember, you don't have a big mama too, you know. And we see them put you up now and you say, yeah, man, bro, I got 3 terms. And yes. I remember, you know, that's why you answer me if you depend on the Peerless. Can you go and show yourself, you know? Can we see you show yourself? Or you an Andrew Peerless, ma'am. And please be truthful. Just answer with truthful and with respect. Can Mr. Man there, you know? Yeah, Mr. Man there. But you know if you answer with respect and be truthful. Don't go in the can and don't tell no lie. See? You depend on the Peerless, ma'am. Can I want to ask some more on if you depend on the Peerless, you know? You're from Bingba, man. Remember, you know what some people call you? When them call her, this is sanitizer, but I tell my brethren yesterday. So if you are the sanitizer, you sanitize germs, you gotta kill the germs, them, ma'am. So you can't sanitize and say you clean up something you make, yes, you kill the germs and everything together. It's bad. You have to be careful how we run yourself. So we ask if you depend on the PMS, ma'am. Just a question we ask you. Yes. No offense. Just a question me to ask. And we can ask it. So we ask if you depend the JLP PLS. And if yes, how much them pay you per month? You want to do a guess? Or you want to answer it? Answer it generously with your answer it. No matter, no lie, you know, straight up. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yes, Junglish. So you see it? So this is what we are doing yourself. We are so much thing and you come live. And then by the way, the fiscal discipline in a Jamaica right now, the fiscal discipline. No, do nothing for Jamaica because by the end of the day, you have to pay that but on the line in a pocket. On a idiot. We watch everything we want to do, you know. And we are going to throw it up. And as I say, you You don't determine how this are run, because we're hold you accountable. Yes. When we have the thing, them can show like this, we can go back on the IMF thing and see what them do and everything, and we have it. You can't treat nobody run a better. No one can. And listen, remember, let me tell you when them could have trick people around here now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Keep our sound up. Let me tell you when them could have trick people. Them could have trick people when you have parties of freedom up in and make them have enough more radio station, and then them lock it and spend a bag of money. And them can't run going at them head. Can't me a man there, can't go to my head. And you can't go to the Titans, them head neither. You know, we not, you see the flip flop of them, me don't know. But me know to the Titans head, you can't go in. Yeah. Yes. So you can't go in the Titans head. So I'm good with that. From you can't penetrate if you go, you know, in the Titans them brain. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. Be evidence you bring me around here. Can you see what put them up when them go watch it back, it mash them up, you know. It mash them up back. Yes. See? So it sure you, so them rub out the thing from 2011. So when she come in 2012, nothing. I should tell you. I'm sure you, Congresswoman, I'm sure you, IMF, but for them one page. I'm sure you other documents right here. It's right there, everything documented. Let me tell you, when you deal with these people, I care what, you know, documented, you know. So when a man come out and go add on him say, hey, all right, let me show you something. It's like me I beat them yesterday. Because I teach them. That's why you see me have to draw for my Titans better. So when Sir Golden do him things and X after me just give them an extra one, beat them. Because you have to hold them to do all of these things, you know. You understand? You have to hold them to these things. 2008, them I repeat over again. Them put the country in a recession. They're right now. Right now. So you must have fiscal discipline. When you have discipline, fiscal discipline, we have everything in place. Even your hospital. You want to see man a drop off, a chair and a dead. You want to get fiscal discipline. You want to have travel advisory for health system. First time in Jamaica history and first time around the world. Hospital. Hospital. You don't have this in a hospital. You don't have this. Let me show you something. Man die in hospital. Look on this one I talk about. Look on this and this. Look at.
A sobering video of Gifford Henry drawing his last few breaths on this earth last Thursday.
Look on this.
His family and friends.
Stressed, tired, disappointed.
Rewind it again. Look on this and this.
A sobering video of Gifford Henry drawing his last few breaths on this earth last Thursday. It still haunts his family and friends.
Stressed, tired, disappointed, frustrated. Just a few of the adjectives used to describe the way I'm feeling presently. Based on the disturbing news, to learn the distress that my father went through at the Lionel Town Hospital. He just went there just to get assistance. I mean, that facility is there to assist you when you need help. You're sick, you go to the hospital for treatment, right? You go to the hospital, you're expected to come out back better than the way you went there.
The dead man's loved ones said the brutal irony is that Mr. Henry, as an active member of the Community Citizens Association, lobbied political representatives to supply nebulizers to public health facilities in Clarendon. But on the night in question, he himself could not get one of those very machines as his asthma condition worsened.
You know, so I'm on the drop of that shit. I'm on here. Look at the man, people. This body, look at him. I'm show him. Look at him. That's why when I'm talking about fiscal discipline, the nurse can look at him. Him right now. Him right last year. You know what? I put this, I'm going to move it. See that? Just, if him did have this, and have the thing I'm going to go with, just one of this. Him good. So I put it right there, so I'm going to move it, yes. I have more than one. You have to have them thing, I don't? Yes. Just this he want, and them cheap. But me have more than what Lionel Town Hospital have. He might talk about fiscal discipline and say, we can't do the space, don't do what kind of space. Want to chop up the money. This is bullshit. This is the same thing when condemn Peter Phillips and Mama P with. Go make IMF vote for you. Andrew Holness, go and make IMF vote for you. Yes. Because mama, what them do, them put in a line, what them have to follow, you know. If them break it again, it won't look good. So all them do, them have to pay them the debt, and them have a project, so by 2028, them have to reach like 60 or 59, more manageable. See? So all them do is do that, but them don't do nothing else. You collect the taxpayer money, you pay it on time, just that. It's like, you are through a partner, you trade on time. Yes. You understand? So you have to trade on time because the people, them, you understand? So you pay loan, you pay it on time, or you're running up in a with penalties and all kind of things. Them do it before. And it show you say them ravage your place. It's there. And what Ima say, female in a valley around you. Go up on the IMF thing and type up Jamaican thing and you see it for yourself. Yeah. You understand? And then I put them peer. On top of it, look, it's a sin this store. For that man and me, just sit on my house and if this a man didn't know me and say, boy, my husband me saying this, it could have saved him. It could have saved him. But they never even have this to give him. Can't catch breath, he must stifle. And drop off of this and dead. This man, right now. Eh? And government are talking about fiscal discipline. If you have discipline, that make no sense. The people them come first. Eh? Poor man, him should have there still. Yeah. 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 Me know what going on over there, man. Yeah, me know the PLS went over there, you know. Yeah, you know, so me know it went over there. Yeah, man, you know family, not you. Yes. Yeah, man. Yes. Him talk about it, but remember me showing the evidence, me not just talk, you know. Me have it. Me showing Boots I go big money and things. So when I talk about we start nothing. But this because let me tell you about Andrew though. When him in opposition, that bastard. Him a real bastard do you know? My man na wedlock. If you notice my mama Jean Brown, you know. Daddy Brown and Brown, you know, we learn some Brown and my brother and sister, you appear brown, you know, you're black and blue. All of my siblings don't you're brown. And you're Mama Angie Brown. Remember, 27 years, my married, they say, 27, you know. And my siblings, they're married too. Yes, I have them family, so we just continue, you know. We, the male, them continue the thing, so, yes. See, so we're born in a wedlock and come see, you know. And Mark Golden born in a wedlock too. Come see mama and dad and see them serve the country well. And he married, what, 30 this year, 35 years? And the man wife about 41. More else. 25 years. We have 27. We have 27. So see. Him a bastard! Him lucky man to save him. Him lucky man to come and say that and that and that and that. Yes. I think Ralston is on the board in 2013 too. Yes. Yeah, him know. Yes, yeah man. Eh? Yeah man. Yeah man. 27 years. 27 years. I'm at half a year, 27 years I'm married, man. Say 27. Yeah man. Saying? Yeah man. You never know, so I'm married so long, man. I'm married long time, man. 3 decades. Eh? Saying? Say go and enjoy some good and go and, you know. Me not follow them when them talk, you know. I live like big mama them, you know. Eh? Yeah. You see me? Yes. So the bastard thing, see where I'm going to talk about the child is not yours and the child blah blah blah. So jungle is gone 22, moral 22. See, all my brother they gone 22 there. Yes. Okay. Them now not about them, you know, no family morals, not at all. Them think people and them are the same thing. You understand? Yes, man. See? Yeah, man. My siblings, them are the same thing, you know. Them, yes, man. Them. Yeah, man. Them set some different thing, you know. See? Because, you know, when you have to have some values. Not follow them, you know. Like, me see, when I walked them yesterday in a jungle, me see one run out. Let me tell you something at the end of this. This is how a drunk did run out and say, you know, he mentioned something about me, like, do them thing, yeah. Because, you know, when them come with a little thing where you know their own way and you know their own music and you just run out and say, and the drunker say the rape a drunker, you know. Say you rap Frankie Paul. Who know Frankie Paul and Frankie Paul money? Let me tell you something. I know like we are talking, but you know when they can labor them they expect foolishness. Me say Cocotti, God bless his soul, brother. Cocotti tell me, can me write Frankie Paul, you know. Why them don't know this? Something you me don't come boast about it. Me not live like some people, right? Frankie Paul, me don't know how you rap artists. Me know how you rap artists because artists live on them own and thing. You have artists bank book or you rap artists. Oh. And music we do the other way, you know. See? Let me tell you this. People stop vice Frankie Paul. Mercedes, Capleton, Beanie Man. The whole them all have the tune and about Frankie Paul. Remember Mercedes was tune to Frankie Paul, them start compare you. And the whole of them and the way them and Capleton that say, me never tell you no wrong with Blue Paul. Me never tell you don't play with Frankie Paul. This the whole of them and them one thunderball and you remember, right? Yes. Because them put a stigma upon Frankie Paul and me remove that. Say my one of the best thing I hear. Cocotti look for me and say, lonesome, you have time and help Frankie Paul because when him down New York, they see him done in some smoking, no disrespect, over $1 million back in the days. And I said, no man, because you know you have to me as a man be different still, you know. You understand? Be different. Nobody now cut him. Me, I the man rising, put him back in my studio, have him there when some people say, look, because what them do, them just start push some sting upon him, or when them not see. And me, I the man rising, make him start make money. So when Frankie Paul up sick, if you forgot that Frankie Paul come wake up and them at 5 o'clock, I send Frankie, I pay him that bill. And for that, you see, these are the things where them run out and chat about bullshit. Okay? Them dead and gone, and not like we are chat, but who know when we chat shit. Yes. We there for whap on you and straightening out. See? Yes. If Frankie check me, I'm good. And not him alone check me either. Because most of them will check me, they may tell you about me, yeah? Yes. Yes. It's a Frankie, nobody, you can't bow your artist. Come on, when I get with that, man, when I shit. See? Yes. Me run the thing on after, you know. See? Yes. So when you're drunk when you think you run, we are beat Andrew one is no you run on. Blip, 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 blip. You're not good, man. You're shit, man. See? You ask them, Frankie. When you see Cutty ranks, we have them do combination, you see him and everybody now. I mean, do it. No soul man never that cutting one time. None. So they couldn't even have a food in a pocket. You tell someone, say, no, I don't want to come, I don't want to play Frankie Paul and me. Because Frankie Paul is one of the toughest singers too, you know. With all respect. Because man, that's why you see me always rub down stigma, because if a man catch and put on you, him try to stop you with something when I say, hey, this is a foolishness. Him are the baddest, me not busy on the one, so me carry man, vice him. Put money in his pocket. Make some other man say, yeah, and make some other artists now, even Leonard and go that, them vice with him. You have combination and see him and them. Him good. Me free him up back, me. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Saying? But yeah, man. So you see when they talk, but me not going to them because thing that with them, you know, because them are shit. Then come like Andrew Holness now, will fling out something and talk something and do a thing them fishing. You can't do fishing around me. Yeah. Yeah, you know, don't finish fishing around your summer. You see? Things when me do, when I not live to do that, you know. Because we said Father Abraham. And you know what is? When the pan line, I just man in the wilderness. You ever hear me come and a boast about music, me and no, me just a simple human being with us go through and me the man in the wilderness. We not put people around me. So if you don't know me, you don't know me. You know me, I don't know say I'm me, you know. Because when I drop me, just put on a little smile. But me, I watch you, and I have to study it too, you know. Yeah, yes. Because I have to study everything, you know. So when me, you know, touch place, I'm just easy, you know. See? But me do my work. Me good. Me do my work, man. Because I like study people, you know, great minds, you know. Yes. I have to know who is who. Yeah. See? You have to know who is who, man. So me as a man, right, you notice I have one foot. Let me tell you this. Me say, he might build some rhythm for somebody. This is before you see him get down so sick. I make him come call me in the morning, Frankie. For the whole night, he might take medication and not eat when he gets sick. And not eat. And it touched me hard. And I said, I know you have bill with him, so them couldn't make sure you have some money right away. Me straighten him out. They can't make him hungry. Can't make him hungry. And then he might eat all ackee and rice when he's not supposed to eat and all kind of things. So, you know, yes. You have a straight, you have a send for him. Who you there? Boom, you always come for you. No, man, you can't do yourself this. Boom, bam, bam. Boom, bam, bam. Get something seen. Boom, boom. Go back. Because I mean that. And it's a man who likes to hotel, you have to pay the bill. Make them talk them bag of foolishness. You don't go away, man. Because when they have to come to book back in this and me. Yeah, you can't pin not run yourself. Yeah. Yeah. See, we can't go run with, you know. See, me, I just the man of the wilderness. Who is me? That's a man of the wilderness. Yes. But when I do some nastiness. See? So we pay with Jews here and we show respect. The amount of thing we do, you know what is maybe you ever hear me come here and I say, hey, me do this, that. So when I get to an argument, get it straight. What me do the world, no, you know. Me not have to come tell the world. Yes. But no, we get to an argument straight to an nastiness. Yes. All right? Me there. Yeah, man. That the man, that the wilderness, this man. Me there, man. Yes. You see? Yeah, man. Any man where you go to have them tell you. That's why I say any boy. If you know lonesome, you know call me name. Impossible. Because you can't run me and do your arms also, you know. Yeah, man. You have to lift up. Yeah, man. Serious how I'm looking, you know. You can't run me and do your arms also. You have to lift up. You have to be productive. Yes. Yeah, man. So you can't just eat up and then no care who shoot around there, so me take them out of things and teach them trade and teach them things. Me change no future. Of course. Yeah, man. We're dropping at some place, I talk about me, some youth, you talk about some youth, black in there, you come chat about me. You can't chat, but you talk about. You can't talk about me. Talk about me, just, you don't know me, just talk about that shit. And play some little dirty rule. You think you can go everywhere and just call me name, so. You get to be pinch off. You're a punk. You're the man of the wilderness. See? So me not follow them here. Me not follow them. That's why I say a little piece of germs that come and put a talk about eat rice when it at me. I say, but who you too? Like you could have been my neighbor, then I live near me up on a street, even 20 miles from me and chat all this. You use a piece of shit. You don't bring no threat to me. We don't recognize you. It's a garbage. It's a dump. You stink now. When me talk, no come in my argument, me no call you, go away, you're shit. When you have a government, we talk to government. And when them not do good, we have a pint it out. And me no remember, me no like bully and punk and freak. And this one man, nobody bring it to me, you know, none at all, you know. When you started, remember, when you start, you not done like this. We never. This is a piece of shit. Yeah, man. Then, yeah, man, them's a piece of shit, man. Yeah, man. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, Portland, I'm a place too, man. I'm a place, you know, it's a man, you know, it's a place. And the elders, them bury, you know, so, you know, the old man and them sister and brother, them, you know, the elders. And them auntie and them, yeah, man. Same? So, we salute. When we see them and try to mash up over there, so it hurt me head. Them need to get straight now. Them is nastiness. Anyway, later, you know, so I sit here and we can't start, so you know, so worries. Clamor. So you know, so later, you know, be there. Yes, we're up. But when anything my Andrew come with, you know, running, he's a bastard. I'm pleased. You know, when you talk, say, nah, mind you bring me back, we know, so Bramwell, they are going to put pan. Was I work this study, right? Can we see the picture with Bramwell, you know? You see it, man. So, my sister, you know, yeah, well, you take the name Holness, you know, like the name Bramwell. Eh? Deal with the daddy still, you know, if you deal with him, nobody drop word pan him, now go back in another place and drop word pan him because we attack I couldn't the fiscal, you know, nobody now run down about no fiscal discipline because you don't have no discipline. If you don't have discipline, you won't have to spend so much money on one hospital from 2017, it's not done. And we don't know the money spent on no give nothing at all, no expenditure, nothing. The man them fly out of Jamaica, them not say nothing. First time a portion leave here who in charge of government and think them people just get up and fly. Them are going to Jamaica for them with big dirty thinking Queenie too. Slave master descendants Queenie. We feel people them coming in 1820 and come by slave. How much slave? It's a piece of shit. Yes, man. Anyway, later. I'm out. Bless.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber dude.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bull man. We send us the glamour. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in the rhythm, they want some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.